Everyone. We're going to jump right into it today. We are here, we are live. It's been 2 weeks since you last saw us, and wow, oh wow, we have everyone. Uh, just a quick announcement today, our sponsor is still the wonderful Grinding Coffee Co. Use our code PARTYWIPEGAMES for a wonderful 10% discount on your coffee related needs. They are a small business, black LGBT plus supporting organization that has been active in the tabletop RPG community on Twitch. So check them out today and get some coffee on us. Anyways, how is everyone? How are we doing? It's been so long since I've seen most of you, and some of you I've seen yesterday. Some of you I see every day.
Yes, some of you see every day. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We finally got a full party. Yay!
Yay.
So
Just in time for Feywild shenanigans.
yeah,
Just in time.
you guys are probably actually good there now. But yes. I'm excited to get back into this. I'm gonna have to shake off some cobwebs, I think, and remember everyone's voices that I did for previous characters. Haha. Yes. You all last time had we had opened with the snail racing, in which
I crushed it.
you did crush it. Only Zashir had taken part, but did manage to come out in first place. There are, of course, surprizes and consolation prizes for each of these events, but upon completing this, you had managed to purloin the watch from Mr. Witch that he told the carnival, and in doing so, were able to strong arm him into revealing what he and Mr. Light had known, with the assistance of a number of other Witchlight hands who work on the grounds of the carnival. They had told you that they would be able to provide a portal into the Feywild, for which you all are seeking for various reasons, and said that the veil was thinnest at dawn, leaving you with an hour or a little more than an hour to travel around. You had opted to visit the carousel as the last place, and subsequently solved the riddle on the unicorns. This being an aid to help offer you answers that Diana, the one who runs that ride, the human with a horse body, being unable to physically give you the answers you sought. These horses allowed you each to ask one question, which they would answer. Now, does anybody remember the answers they received?
I wrote mine down.
Oh, that's good.
I did not.
Okay if I just say mine then?
Yeah, go for
Yeah.
it.
Eladin Moongrey Scarlet. The only way to end her is to slay her during an eclipse, real or symbolic.
That's a good one to write down.
I think I had asked something about being able to confront the coven.
I believe you got an answer revealing that the coven had split split up territories within Prismere.
That's the one.
I don't even remember what I asked.
He asked about
I
your
remember you
new
were
traveling
running-
companions.
Huh? I'm sorry.
Sorry. He asked about his new traveling companions.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
You
Oh,
got
right,
you got
secrets
some,
or something.
Yeah, you got some secrets from everybody.
Right.
But I'm gonna dial back for a little bit because Constantine would also be able to ask one question of one of these carousel unicorns.
I think what Constantine would ask, especially since it's styled back a little bit, ahead of, even though we know about the portal, he would ask if they knew of anywhere within the carnival that would be a gateway into Prismere.
I could give you that. I can give you that if you wish. However, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light did say that they would lead you to the portal.
Yeah, I know they said, but sort of in from Kostya's viewpoint, he's not really connected the two dots yet. So
Okay. So your answer would be, the portal to Prismere opens within the Hall of Illusions at dawn and dusk. And you probably get like the image of a mirror within the hall. A particular mirror.
that makes perfect sense.
I would say you also receive You also hear the voice answering you say, "To open the portal, you must speak hither, thither, here and there. Wander yonder, show me where."
Hither, tither, here and there, show me. Wander, show me there. Oh, there you go. Wander yonder.
Wander yonder, show me where.
Wander over yonder.
And that will allow you to open the portal.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
But we'll move back to the present, as it were, as you all had taken up into the big top to see what who gets crowned the Witchlight Monarch. And as you enter the big top, there was a large presentation as everyone had taken their seats. Durlagron and Mr. Witch had taken to the sidelines along with Candlefoot, after he had brought a hat box out to out to Mr. Light. And Mr. Light himself gave a lengthy speech about how the mood of the carnival is affected by the emotions and the either the good or the bad that patrons of the carnival will do during its time that it's open. And with the carnival as jubilant as it has been, thanks to, in no small part, to the party, Mr. Witch took center stage with a single spotlight down on him. And as he spoke out, but one carnival goer has done more than any other this evening. That carnival, this person will be crowned our Witchlight monarch for this evening. And as he lifted the Witchlight vane, the scepter that Mr. Witch carries, a light emanated from it, and there was a shower of there was a shining butterfly that lifted from it and began to flutter out over the crowd as everyone kind of softly murmurs to themselves, and it starts to drift towards the party until it comes to rest, landing on Shell. And the spotlight following this little butterfly stops on Shell. And then you hear, "Ladies and gentlemen," and Mr. Light extends his hand, beckoning for you to come forward.
Okay, Shell will wave and calm down.
And there's some clapping that goes off before Mr. Light holds up his hands, and reaching into the hat box, he lifts out a crown. And this crown is adorned with a series of flowers and actual living butterflies that kind of just meander and flutter around it. And he lifts up this crown and smiling to you, and as he sets it on your head, kind of just leans in and says, "Thank you for what you've done."
It was my pleasure.
And as you say that, he extends his arm, taps one shoulder with the Witchlight vane, then the other, and says, "Our Witchlight monarch!" And everybody starts to cheer again. And I believe you were the same who performed during the Big Top. So people have seen you already. And so again, the crowd cheers, and a series of clowns kind of start tossing glitter everywhere. Witch and Light begin to, Witch steps forward, and the two of them begin to escort you on a circuit of the stage as music begins to play, and Palasha, the mermaid, begins singing a joyous song. Everybody stands and cheers and claps. There's pixies dancing around Palasha as she sings.
We can't hear you. He's like,
We lost your audio.
No, really? Hello?
Rin, I think you muted. Yeah.
Have you been able to hear me the whole time?
You just muted.
Just muted? That's weird.
No.
Yeah, right after you mentioned Palasha the mermaid.
Huh.
Okay.
Strange. There's no hotkey to do that, so I don't know what happened. But it did, in fact, mute itself, so that's weird. Cool. Now we're good.
Alright. What was the last you heard?
Palasha the mermaid showed up.
So, yeah. So they begin to escort you around, like in a bit of a parade. You feel like tentacles wrap around you, and Dear Legrand puts you on her back, and as they make a circuit around the stage, Palasha begins to sing, and little pixies begin to flutter and dance in the air around her. As this joyous song just kind of goes out, as the crowd stands and cheers, and there's happiness and joy in this moment. As a parade begins to pick up. As this concludes, you're let down from Durlagron, and you hear Mr. Light call out, "This concludes our evening's crowning of the Witchlight Monarch." And again, there's cheering, and there's a lot of people who stay. A few of them get up and leave, but there's some in the crowd who seem interested in speaking or talking, but you also receive a boon, having been crowned.
You like
Okay.
boons?
And Mr. Light will tell you, with this crown, being crowned a Witchlight Monarch, you'll receive some special benefits for a time. You'll have a charm attached to you. It is as follows, and he explains it to you.
What's your walking games?
He explains to you the charm of the monarch.
Oh wow.
Read it out loud for us.
Charm of the Monarch. You can spread a pair of beautiful butterfly wings. As long as you have the wings, you gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed, and you gain a +5 on all charisma-based ability checks. These effects last for 1 hour. After you use this charm 3 times, it vanishes from you.
Cool.
Yeah.
If only the horse had got it. Flying centaur. Very cool buff.
You have 3 uses of that.
I will try to remember and not forget in 5 minutes.
Well, afterwards, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light kind of congregate, and they kind of gesture for you and your party to follow.
Shall will follow.
I believe we promised you a way into the Feywild.
Yeah, so is this a good time to put in my time off request?
Mr. Witch kind of like arcs a brow and says, "Actually, I was going to recommend you be knighted for a new monarch and assist them on their journey."
Oh, yeah, no, that's even better. That way I don't have to use my sick leave.
Do be careful traveling the Feywild. And and both of them are walking, just kind of like leading you along. Light speaks up and says, "There's a place called Prismere. You already know what we told you. It's run by the Archphase Sibilla. keep in mind that this portal is one way. But once you arrive there, you'll have to find another way out.
Alright. Sounds easy enough.
And as they're walking with you, you can see like a little bit of light on the horizon as dawn is beginning to approach. But before it actually breaks, you arrive at the Hall of Illusions, and you notice that nearby, remembering all my characters. Candlefoot and is not far away from the entrance of the Hall of Illusions, but he sees Mr. Witch and Mr. Light leading you, and then smiles and waves, and you can see Palasha along the riverbank, sitting on the edge. She waves as well. Duragron is watching from a distance as well, right alongside Diana, the centaur who is not a centaur. And you all are led inside, into this Hall of Mirrors, and as you enter into this very dim lit hallway, mirrors on both sides kind of reflecting off of each other and giving this almost sense of infinity. As you enter, you all enter as with reflections in the mirror of yourselves as children, including a very gloomy reflection of two Shadar-Kai children. Not anywhere near as vibrant as Witch and Light are now. But then there's a figure kind of standing into the darkness, and you hear a voice say, I can't let you interfere.
You can't, are you sure?
I used to be respected. I will use the spawn of Baba Yaga to bring back an era long since past. And from out of the shadows, Thaco steps. And I'm gonna move you all over.
Combat?
Oh shit, are we gonna kill Thaco? Let's do it.
You
I'm
can't
gonna murder
hit
a clown.
Thaco, it's impossible.
You can't kill Thaco. But he steps out from the shadows and he continues to monologue. He's like, I will bring back the rules of old, but I cannot let you interfere with my plans now. And you all remember those balloons you got?
Mm-hmm.
They start to animate, and the Tarrasque turns
gosh.
around.
No!
Damn it.
the Trask and the wolf and the other balloon
Dragonfly.
animals all start to charge Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, driving them back and occupy them.
Tarask, curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Let's roll initiative.
Can't believe the Tarask backfired on me. 17.
Nice.
Make sure your token is.
Yeah, I was to
highlighted.
say it's activated. Yeah, I'll activate it and then re-roll and just reset it to 18.
No, I can add it in. You got you.
Okay, cheers.
And Dugler also rolled, so I'll add those in. I got you, Shay. Just
Got me?
fine.
Much
Yep.
appreciated.
Thank you.
That's it. 18. I just gotta get my stupid fingers under control because they want to keep typing the wrong things. There we go. And also missed
Oh,
the token. Yeah, you gotta select the token before you roll initiative. 17. There we go. Okay, that should be us, hun.
All right. Let's see. Your companions act on your turn.
Uh,
And I just need to change this name.
Should do that.
Oh shoot! I just closed it. Do you want Emmett to be a part of this?
No, he's an old boy and a good boy.
Okay. Emmett just kind of like sits down. There's a little puppy in the reflection.
Oh.
Just kind of like wagging his tail, little puppy, blink dog. As Emmett just kind of like, kind of old man tired, just kind of sits down and watches. But hey, Shell, you are up first as we enter combat.
okay. Center done. You choose within. I'm gonna use Cloud of Daggers,
Oh.
Okay.
and so it is a 5-foot cube on each side, centered on the point you choose within range. So
Also, which square is Thako occupying, hun?
Yeah. There you go. 5-foot cube.
So it'd be
I want it here.
4 squares.
Okay.
4 squares. Oh,
Yeah, you'd pick a point on one of the cubes, and then it would make 4 around it.
okay.
Go ahead and place the area you want to drop that down on.
Then that one right there.
Right here?
Oh, down at the bottom, hun.
Oh.
Because that's where all the things are, right?
The balloon animals, yeah.
Oh, the balloon animals. Okay. Alright.
And you take C4 starting. Especially when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. Me casting it would cause them to enter it, right?
I'm sorry, what?
I said me casting it would then be technically entering it, correct?
Yes. Does it
Okay.
say on their turn or when it
Want
enters
a
for the
creature
first
takes
time?
44
Okay,
slash.
So it's on their turn.
Okay.
So that'll be on Thaco's turn. All right. Anything else? Any movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna want to take a step back. Oh, dang it. There we go. Just some other way people can actually, take a punch.
Okay.
And I'll call a punch back to me so they're hidden and not in danger.
Are you able to move Ponch's token?
Yes.
Okay. Are you just dismissing them?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. So Ponch kind of just deapparates into its protective pocket plane.
We protect pets.
Yeah. Constantine, you're up next.
Well, Constantine is going to start off with Shiny, who's going to bump off a fairy fire over the set of everybody. So that is a. I think I just did the. Okay, here we go. For some reason that's going to GM only, but so yeah, it's a 20-foot cube. So I'm thinking that will basically encompass pretty much everybody in the far quarter. Gets a what is it? It's a something DC 11 save. Dexterity DC 11.
And where are you dropping it?
I think it's again.
Yeah, but it's a 20-foot cube, so basically covering the mass of everybody.
The massive balloons.
The massive balloons. Unfortunately, I'll get Young and I'll get Witch and Light in there as well, but
okay.
Can't really do anything about that. And if I can extend it up to get Thaco as well, cool. If not, not too worried.
Thaco is actually, you would have noticed him up here.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you can either drop it on him or the balloon.
Oh, in which case, drop it on Thaco.
Okay, we'll drop it on Thaco. Whoops. Right. Wait, those were daggers.
Yeah. No, I unfortunately don't have control over Shiny, but I'll ask him to move up sort of next to me and into the corner a bit, just to get out of charging way.
I should be able to...
I got it.
Okay. All right. So dexterity save.
Yep.
Ugh, Thaco fails.
So he's so full concentration up to a minute. Attacks on him have advantage.
Oh, it says he should be able to control it. I mean,
Yeah, not unless
let me keep
I'm.
messing with it. I'll let you know
Okay.
in a second.
So Thaco just rolls terribly poorly. Fairy fire lights up on him. All attacks against him have advantage now.
How about
So
now, Stefan?
we'll follow that up with a longbow shot from Constantine himself.
Try Shiny now. See if you can move him.
Yep, got him.
Okay.
Yes. So that's a 21 to hit.
Uh, 21 does hit. Roll damage.
Rest, okay.
That is 11 points of piercing.
Good hit.
Oh, that's where he is. Good. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Had him just zoomed outside. And that's me. I'm not going to worry about moving.
Alright. So you launch the bow after Shiny lights them up. What color is this fire?
It is purple.
Alright, so there's a purple flame just kind of like flickering off of them, as allowing you to take a shot. As the arrow sinks in, you do see it strike, but there's no reaction to him. As you are within his aura.
And a 20 with 20 to hit.
It's a 13.
Okay. So just roll a straight d20.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no.
They're really going for the here, aren't they?
I love it.
I
I
used
love
to
it
be
so
relevant.
much.
Yeah, that's not going to do it.
Alright, anything else?
No. Well,
Okay.
other than a subtle curse, but
Zashir, you're up.
Zashir is going to tumble and cartwheel her way past and kind of go this way and block his ability to move deeper into the hall.
Alright.
And then she's just going to say, I used to look up to you, old man. I can't believe you're doing this. And then they're going to take out a collapsible quarterstaff and just kind of draw it out. And then they are going to start swinging for her non-lethal.
Go for it.
And just one more sec, because I gotta remember how monks work, because I don't play them very often. Impose one of the following effects on the target. Saving throw will be knocked prone. Strength saving throw will be pushed 15 feet away. Okay. So I am going to start swinging with this quarterstaff two-handed first. And that's going to be a 16.
24.
Oh, 24, because it's
lit
an advantage, yeah.
up.
Hey, at least the
And
fairy
as it-
fire is on there. Thank
yeah.
you.
And the die roll is 19, so that does hit. Roll damage.
Right. And so that's going to be 9 for non-lethal to just jab him in the stomach first. And then I will do flurry of blows. Spend a key. Alright, this is what always confuses me. So, flurry of blows gives me 3 attacks?
2 attacks.
2 additional.
2 additional.
Okay. So a
for-
total of 3.
Yes.
Okay. And so then now I'm going to just go in with the unarmed strikes. That's an 11, so that'll miss.
That misses.
Wow.
That also misses.
All right.
So you clock him real good with a staff, and you actually see him wince in pain this time, while within that aura. But he turns to you and raises a scythe to just kind of like warding you off, moving it against your quarterstaff.
Oh no, he's got ×4 critical multiplier.
I mean,
That's an old edition reference too.
I know.
Okay. I am done though.
He says, "I used to be relevant," and he's going to take an attack against you.
An 18 will hit.
All right, 5 slashing damage.
Okay. Oh no, it really does deal ×4
Yes.
multiplier. Oh no. Okay. Oh,
What happens when the game designers are as old as the game?
This isn't the game designers. This was me.
Oh, I'm glad you did it. That's amazing.
I put this encounter together.
Oh, awesome.
Also, roll
So
damage
cool.
on your cloud of daggers.
Oh, that is 4d4.
Yes.
10.
10 damage. Alright. 3 of the balloons. 3 of the balloon animals pop.
But not the invincible Tarrasque.
Not the invincible Tarrasque.
Yeah, that one really bit us in the butt.
It really did.
It did.
Mistakes were made.
Like, you could have put like a puppy or something.
No.
He's got to end the world all.
Yeah, and Thakos then is going to use his movement, and he's going to step back and shift around, and you see his reflection kind of turn. The fairy fire kind of like leaping off of all of these mirrors. He's going to step backward and kind of let his images disorient you as he starts to retreat deeper into the Hall of Illusions.
Is that no provoke?
You can provoke.
Oh, alright. I'll smack him
Go for it.
once more with the quarterstaff. 17.
17.
That's a roll of 12.
Unfortunately, that Thaco aura.
Okay.
And that is his turn. Kettlestein, who is still with you, already burned their twilights for the day.
Why is it so dark?
Are you not able to see anything?
I can see a square around me.
Same.
Vision. Is it illuminated in here, hun?
It's dim light.
I was going to say, if nothing else, Shiny is providing about a 15-foot radius of light around it.
No, let's change that.
I got it, hun. Go
Yeah,
ahead, keep going.
that's the only light that I could see is from. Yeah.
Is it 15 or 10? Because we have 10 on here.
Might be 10. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's dark in here because you're based on your vision and it's dim. So if there's no light source, that's why you're not able to see very well.
Okay.
Oh.
Kettlestein. Well,
However, the fairy fire was up here, right?
yes.
Okay.
So there
I'm
actually
gonna-
should be some light there too.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop some light up there for him.
Kettlestein's gonna start moving forward, or deeper into the Hall of Illusions. You see a tiny little, Kenku hatchling, kind of gradually getting bigger as they run through the Hall of Mirrors.
It's just an egg.
It's just an egg. They can't reach.
I just saw an arrow and then it disappeared. Oh, there we go. That's what's up there.
Alright. Kettle Steam runs up, and from under their outfit, they draw a dagger and chuck it. With the 15... Ooh. No. 15 misses. He is within the Thaco aura. Unfortunately, it goes wide. Verndari.
Oh god. I actually don't know what I can do. Hang on. So he's up there somewhere.
Yes.
Okay.
He ran in this direction around the corner.
Yeah, my movement speed is 40 feet. Okay. What is your roll on directional movement? Is it just normal movement or half movement? Okay. Do I have to go around people or can I go through them? Or?
You can go
Allies.
You can go through allies.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh my god, he's still so far away.
You can use an action dash if you want.
Yeah. Are we chasing this guy or what are we doing?
He's a bad guy.
Okay. 40 feet. Okay.
Admittedly, this is probably the first time you've seen him, but he was talking a lot of mad crazies.
Yeah, I'll dash. Get another 40 feet.
So back here.
5, 10, 15, 20. I'll just get behind him and cut him off.
Alright.
I think that's it, right? I'm not a rogue. Dash was an action, right? Or a bonus action.
Bonus action.
Unless you want an action surge.
Do have action surge, yeah.
Oh, I do, yeah.
Is fairy fire bright or dim light?
Yeah, I'll action surge.
Okay.
Dim light, 10-foot radius from anything affected.
Oh, I'm putting that way too much.
Kale.
Okay, let me fix
Hit.
that.
I'm gonna try and hit him with my javelin.
Go for it.
Oh wait, he is fairy fire, right? Or no?
He is fairy fired, so you roll at advantage.
Okay, one more. My bad.
No worries. While a 17 normally hits, you are in the Thaco aura. And that's a natural 12.
I fixed Thaco as well because he should be only doing 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Okay, so I missed.
You feel your weapon connect, but you don't feel it pierce like it normally would. There's like something keeping you from hitting him.
Let's roll a d20.
That's off your
Not if you're attack roll.
Yeah.
off your original. So since that was a 12 plus.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alrighty. Charlie, you're up again.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up, which should be I've got to be 20 feet. Then another 10 to see around.
Give me a perception check.
Perception. That was the wrong thing. Perception. 17.
In the mirror beside you, see a teenage version of yourself, but there's a creature sitting on your shoulder. Let's see if I remember how to. Oh, nope. How do I make a token large again?
Alter Control Z.
See? Nope.
Oh, no. Wasn't Control Z. I just banished it
Just
to
straight
show.
set, I think.
Oh, straight Z. Does that show everybody though?
No.
No, that's the
There should have been a... There's a way to do it for everyone.
Yeah.
Shift
There we
Z.
go.
Shift
there you
Z. Okay.
You know, the one that
Wha-
should be
wha- wha-
obvious,
one of
but
those
is very
ways, like
misleading.
Yeah. But you see that guy sitting on your shoulder in the reflection.
I'll scoot you for just a sec. Okay.
Just
Joe's
there.
gonna reflexively try to wipe it off her shoulder, like with her shoulders like go to. This thing's pretty frightening when you're not expecting it.
Your hand in the reflection. It just kind of like it just sits and stares, but your hand you see your hand in the reflection like not touching it, kind of like an optical illusion, like it's further back than you would expect it to be, but it's obviously there.
I was gonna swallow their panic. He's like, okay, gotta do something. Panic later, panic later, panic later. And what is the range on that? 120 feet. I'm gonna try. She's gonna try to use Firebolt on Thaco.
Okay.
And
Don't miss. Don't miss. I'm behind him.
that did not roll. Nope. There we go.
20. Oh.
14 was the number on the die.
Yeah, you are just within 30 feet.
Dang it.
Anything else?
I don't have anything for my bonus actually. Yeah, that's all.
Alright. Constantine.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. So I can actually go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We'll get to there. So suitable ways away. Shiny will do a dash because short legs.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, which is outside of the aura, Constantine will fire off another arrow.
Go for it.
We'll see what we manage to get. So that's a 25 to hit,
That definitely hits.
which will be 6 points of piercing.
Whoops. So this arrow sinks in, and there's kind of like staggers a bit. He's looking battered. Anything else?
Now that pretty much uses up everything I have.
Alrighty. Zashir, you're up.
10, 15, 20, 25. We got the thingy, so there we go. That's going to be 30 there. Zashira is going to continue to tumble and sway their way over, and then they are going to come down again. The quarterstaff first, which is going to miss. That aura is a pain in the butt. And then come in with the unarmed strike. Uh-huh. And all right. That aura is amazing.
He'd be kicking his ass otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I like this. This is a fun challenge.
Yeah.
roll damage for the blades again.
Oh, yes. 44. Ooh, 13.
You hear a few more of the balloon animals pop. Oh, whoops. I skipped Thaco. Alright,
You don't skip that, go.
don't skip Thaco. Thaco is going to turn again, and he is going to... He's gonna attack the centaur in his way. Yeah. Ooh,
Interception.
you can use it.
No damage.
All right. So he starts to overhand this massive scythe onto your companion, and you quickly use your quarterstaff just to swing and catch it and redirect the attack so it goes point first right into the ground.
Where you going, Thaco? We're not done.
And then Kettle Steam runs up and will reach out.
Flank, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, this is
Ouch. The wisdom save or waste your action is the nasty portion of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, like, damn.
yeah. He's gonna. That's the one I was thinking too. All right. Let's see what you got. Oh.
Oh. Alright.
So as Kettle Steam reaches out and curses Thaco, these dark tendrils these like dark violet tendrils start to coil up around him and start to restrain him. So that's on him now. Vrundari.
I'm just gonna try and hit him again, I guess.
Go for it.
Problem with being a melee character.
What type of fighter are you?
Echo Knight.
Uh-huh.
That does hit. Would you like to make another roll because you have advantage?
Right.
Alright.
Nope,
damage.
that's...
It's not a critical. You were just critical fishing.
Wait, I rolled the wrong thing. I rolled a javelin instead of the pike.
Then it would still be a 9, though.
Yeah. And and you don't want the nat one.
Not at all.
Roll damage for your first roll.
Okay. And then for my bonus action, I'll use Polearm Master. Which I think I have to roll to hit with as well.
Mm-hmm. Still at advantage.
I'm sure that misses. I'm assuming a 12 misses.
It does, but you're still at
Yeah.
advantage.
Oh, right.
You can just toggle it up at the top so that it always rolls with advantage. You just...
I'm assuming a 14 misses too.
Yes. He's looking really, really bad right now. And he goes, "No, I was relevant. I will be again." Shell, what you do?
Wish I had vicious mockery right now.
Mm-hmm. You know who does have vicious mockery? Me. Now that he's cursed is a good time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I'll go with Firebolt again.
Go for it.
It is
That does
a
hit.
17 on die, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
And let's hit
2,
2 damage.
Ooh. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Alright. The creature just stares at you in the mirror still.
Like,
Its expression unchanging.
I was kind of boast like shoo.
Constantine.
Ooh. Cruel to be kind. Nah. Constantine will just see what happens if he throws off another arrow from the longbow. 25, so a base 17.
Yep, that hits.
So that is a total of... Ooh, 12
Nice.
points of piercing.
Very nice. Alright. So, is there anything else?
That's there. No, that's it for Kostya for now.
Alright. Says here, what you got?
I am going to actually cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter now. Ooh.
Do it!
It does not include my spell DC, which should actually be based on wisdom, so it would be 14. No, 12, because it's 8 plus modifier, right?
And it's the wisdom save.
Yeah. Is it 8 plus proficiency or 8 plus caster ability?
8 plus proficiency plus the plus
Wait,
your
hold
spell
on. Wait, I
modifier.
can figure this out because it asked me to toggle it on there. Okay, DC 14, yes.
Okay. Meow. There's an 18.
Ah, now he rolls good.
Now he rolls good.
Alright, and then what else can I do?
Trust Thaco not to have a sense of humor.
You know, seriously. He's the sad clown after
I'm all about mechanics.
Okay. Spend key to take dodge as a bonus action. I'm not really worried about that. Immediately after. Oh, no, I didn't take the attack action, so I can't flurry of blows. That's me.
Alright. Roll damage on the blades again.
Well, kiddo.
Nice.
11.
Very nice. All that remains is the Tarrasque balloon.
The invincible
The
turtle.
invincible Tarrasque.
We are in so much danger if that moves.
And Thacker needs to make another wisdom save to be able to do anything. He does nothing. He goes, "No. I'm so irrelevant." And he starts to cry. But you cannot kill Thaco! I am eternal! And Kettle Steam is going to make their... They're going to grab them, and now Thaco needs to make another wisdom save. Or charisma save, sorry.
thought he was cursed. What happened?
He's cursed to go inactive when he fails. So that's why he didn't take his turn.
Oh, it's the wrong curse that I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the Warlock one.
Yeah.
Bane, right?
Oh, wait, hold on. While cursed, target has disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws.
Oh. Hey. 9. In that case... you see...
That was also a 3 on my hideous laughter.
Oh, yeah, okay. Correct. Oh, then he collapses and starts laughing that turn.
Oh, wait. Nope. Choose one ability score while cursed. Did it choose an ability score?
It was wisdom.
Okay. Saving throws made with the ability score while cursed, target has disadvantage on attack rolls. While cursed, target must make wisdom saving throw. Ah, yeah, that would make sense. So it has no chance of ever succeeding. Yeah, okay. Cool.
Alright.
You used to be relevant, Thaco. Now you're just the punchline of a bad joke.
And you see a crack split on his form, and with Kettlesteam's magic hitting him as well. How would you all like to defeat Thaco?
Just gonna pin him down with a foot while he's laughing.
Yeah, if you don't have to kill him, I'm fine with just having him pinned.
Alright, so you all pin him down as he just like rolls on the ground a little bit, chuckling. It's
Attack him with... You're nothing but a big zero.
Ha 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 ha! That's a good one. But he finally just kind of like flops and goes still. Just defeated. He just kind of deflates. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light finally make it past the Tarrasque. Is Thaco still alive?
Yep, took him in, kicking and chuckling. Zashir puts on some sunglasses.
He's still on there, just kind of like giggling to himself. Oh,
I have some rope if you want to tie him up.
yes, we'll do that. They approach and start to tie Thaco up. Kettlesteam already produces their own rope to do so. And Kettlesteam kind of like looks between everyone and then Thaco before approaching, and he looks to the group of you, and you just hear their voice say, "Go on ahead." Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, Kettlesteam takes up guard around Thaco, so Mr. Witch and Mr. Light can move you further in. Let's get you all out of here before he decides to try anything else.
Okay. Lead the way.
So he leads you all deeper into the Hall of Mirrors, and you all age up from, in your reflections, you all age up from children to teens to your 20s, and then finally, once they get to about where everyone appears to have reflections where they're middle-aged, ish. The two of them pause by one mirror in particular, and Mr. Witch addresses you, his tone growing a bit hushed. Everything you seek and more lies beyond this mirror. If you need to step through, then stand in front of the glass and repeat this rhyme. Hither, thither, here and there. Wander yonder, show me where.
Constantine
Oh,
will
yeah.
sort of walk up through their legs. Hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where.
And as the words leave your lips, the mirror grows a little foggy as if mist is pouring in and then starts to swirl faster and faster until it creates a vortex and your reflection is blotted out. And then Mr. Light speaks up and says, all you need to do now is touch the surface of the mirror.
Constantine will pick up Shiny and then just stretch out his hand.
Cool. So we're everybody ready? Nothing else we want to do before we go?
I'm ready to go.
Ready whenever.
All right. We're off, bosses.
As your hand touches the mirror, everybody you see, his form kind of deapparate into a puff of mist and as his body kind of like swirls into the vortex and disappears. Who's next?
Joe next.
Shell, you reach up, you press a hand against the mirror, and just the same, your form swirls down into this vortex.
I'll go third then.
There's Verndari and Zashir.
I'll go third.
I'll go last out of fear of blocking the portal.
Zashir, you place a hand, and just before you do, you hear Mr. Light say, "Take care of them."
I will, or die trying.
And with that, whoosh, into the mirror. Verndari, before you step through, you feel a hand on your shoulder, and Mr. Wish says, "Mind the rule of 3. Future, present, past." And then lifts his hand, and Light says, "Find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last."
Not sure who those people are. Exactly what that means, but thank you. Thank you.
And they leave you with those words.
Write those down.
Oh, cool.
Roll up, roll up.
Do I fit through the portal?
Yep, you're body, as you touch the glass, your body deapparates, and you are sucked into the portal as well. And I think this is a good place to take an early break.
Early break.
And by the way, you all can level up to level 4.
Boo, level up.
Ooh.
All right, so early break, level up. We will come back and review what everybody did while we are away. Let's take an extra 5, so 10 minutes. We'll be back. Hopefully that's enough for everyone to level. And then we'll continue from there. So stick around, folks. We'll be back shortly.
Finally got to the favorite pile.
It's like the upgraded Costius got it, the ranger favorite enemy, where you could just go, you're my favorite enemy. No, you're my favorite enemy.
I like that one. I'm playing in a Sunday game, and I have basically just a crossbow sniper build, and it's assassin rogue with planewalker or whatever. And I picked that one too, so it's just like, F this guy in particular, F this guy in particular. And who did that? I don't know. You can't see me because I have Skulker as well, and I can hide in basically, dim light.
Yeah.
It's like you have no idea where I am.
New spells.
Polar Master and Savage Attacker. That sounds like a nice combo.
Yeah. When you throw Sentinel in there as well, you're just gonna be like, nothing gets by me.
That's the next one.
And then you take get enlarged by the wizard, and it's just over.
Want a riding red dragon.
Yeah,
Why can't I take these? Why can't I take these beautiful brand new gem dragon feats?
I do not have Fishbane. I mean, it showed up on Beyond. Are we able to toggle them on there? Because I don't know Beyond Fishbane.
I have it on there.
Oh, okay. I saw it.
But
And I was wondering why it came up, but I just didn't read any of them.
Yeah, I have it, but I don't have the one that lets you share it or whatever.
I mean, I think you do because it showed up. You reach for... You've manifested some power of gem dragons, granting you the following benefits. Increase telekinetic reprisal. When you take damage from a creature within 10 feet, use your reaction to emanate telekinetic energy. Creature dealt damage must make a strength saving throw. When it failed, they take 2d8 full... Holy shit! That's so broken if you just decide to be a tank, too. It's just like, oh, you hit me? Get back.
Trolls, casters.
Which one are you looking at? Gift of the gem dragon?
Yeah.
Which one, though? Charisma, intelligence, wisdom?
I think they're all the same. It's just which ability score you boost up. Yeah. That just boosts your ability score. But the secondary ability is all the same. That was the gem one. Chromatic Dragon gets, as a bonus action, you touch a simple or martial weapon and infuse it with the following you just get to enchant a weapon. Nice. As a bonus action.
Free enchant.
Free enchant.
Reactive resistance, though.
But I mean, level 1, you can fight a troll. That's kind of nice. Metallic Dragon. You learn... Oh, wow. Just... you learn Cure Wounds. Ooh. You also gain Wings. Protective Wings. When you or another creature within 5 feet of you is hit by an attack, you can use your reaction to manifest Spectral Wings. They give an AC bonus equal to your proficiency.
Nine.
I'm not feeling the gem or the metal dragon one. Like a free heal spell and 2, maybe 3 AC as a reaction. Could make or break a critical hit, but it's very situational compared to just you can kill a troll at level 1 or fuck you knock a back ability every time you're hit. I wish those were there earlier. I could have taken them for some other characters I'm playing. Alright. Are we all back and ready now?
Yes.
Yep.
Would we like to go over what we did?
Yeah, let's go over what we did. So we'll just go down the overlay line here, which starts with me, then it'll be Stefan, then it'll be Dougler, and then Striker. So what I had picked up was ASI increase, ability score increase of dexterity going up by 2, so now I have an 18 dexterity. I also gained 2 new monk abilities, which are Slow Fall and a heal through my Way of the Open Palm monk. It's called Quickened Healing, so I have an ability to heal you guys now too. Basically based on my martial arts die. Oof. 2 key points for it though. You guys may not get healed. No, I'm kidding. It's an alright heal, I guess. It's a clutch heal.
It's at least it's there.
Yeah, it's a band-aid. If somebody's bleeding out, that's what it'll be for. So that's me.
Yeah.
Stefan?
Yeah. Constantine grabs a feat. Figured Fey touched intelligence seemed apropos. So
I have Fey touched as well. It's a very good one.
He kicks up his intelligence and then gets Misty Step. And for his chosen spell, he went with Dissonant Whispers.
Nice.
We got the 2 forms of verbal mockery now. Are we just Waldorf and Stanler now?
Yeah, probably.
Awesome.
Well, Constantine's certainly old enough to be Stanley, that's for sure.
So, Dougler, what'd you get?
So I chose the feat Magic Initiative Cleric because we don't have any healing, so I can now heal us. You'll use Healing Word once, and I have the cantrips Thaumaturgy and Guidance.
I'm pretty sure Constantine has a heal. It's just significantly reduced.
It's there. Just don't ask any big questions about. Yeah.
Very good. It kind of rounds it out. All 3 of us have a little clutch heal now. Was there anything else?
Nope. Didn't get any other things out.
And Striker.
Verndari took feat, Savage Attacker, and he got 10 HP, and I don't think he got any new fighter abilities.
Alrighty, Hun, I think that's us.
Alright, so we get to pick up where we left off with you all entering through the portal into the Feywild. Now, as you all enter one by one, there's a swirl of magic around you. Your awareness is a little different. You feel like your whole body just kind of tingles with magic. There's almost a palpable sense of a variety of emotions that you can kind of taste in a way. Your vision starts to come back as shapes start to form. You see a lofty castle before a series of mountains with deep, vibrant hues, lightning of various colors, arcing through the sky, and then a blossoming field of flowers and mushrooms and just a verdant landscape before there's shapes of just a mire and darker colors, not muted in any way, but dingier and more foul. You suddenly feel something solid beneath you, and as your senses come back to you, you see that you're standing at the edge of a raised and broken causeway under a very hazy twilight sky. This causeway is built from very pale stones that glow faintly from within. And this entire place, this causeway towers over the surrounding landscape. But there's large sections of it that have crumbled away. Parts that remain in place are separated by massive gaps where portions have collapsed. Looking out around you on this, like, almost on this stone that kind of glows like moonlight, there's a fog-shrouded swamp that spreads below you in all directions. And up from the murk wafts a smell of rotting plants. Also rising from the swamp is the music of nature, a discordant symphony of croaking frogs and singing birds.
Well, this is a change of scenery.
Yes, it's quite different than the carnival. I'm not quite sure what I was expecting, but this seems to fit the bill.
It's just a tad different, huh?
Quite the bit.
And there is actually some new music here that I can put in. I got two options here, so let's see how this sounds. I'll change this over. This one is specifically for Hither. It's called the Fetid Waters of Hither. Let's see how it sounds. Stamp. Play. Repet. Nope.
There's something.
Oh, yeah, it did work. Okay. Yeah, new music. There we go.
All right.
We're not in Faerun anymore.
No, you hadn't been in Faerun for a while.
We are not. Well, we weren't really told any place to go after this point, but
We're
I suppose trying to make our way to the castle would be the best idea, because where else would you hold a queen?
What's everyone's passive perception?
passive perception will be found halfway down on the left. Mine is a 14.
Mine is an 11.
Ooh, zoom in map.
Ooh.
Oh, passive perception. I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch you there. 7.
that would be why.
10.
Okay, Joe. You're the only one who really notices this.
Wait, Chell is the only one?
I'm sorry, not Chell.
Like,
Mind blanked completely. Zashir, you're the only one who notices this. Off in the distance, as you're kind of like looking over like this canopy of trees and mostly shrouded in rolling mist and fog, you spot a great balloon that's made of like patchwork materials. But as you notice it, you see that it's spinning out of control, almost like it's a balloon that had been punctured. There's a wicker basket that's hanging below it that is just swinging wildly. But the balloon plunges out of sight, disappearing into the fog, maybe about a mile away.
Well, that doesn't look good.
That doesn't look good.
There was a air balloon that just crashed into the
There's a
swamp.
soft.
There it is. Just crashed. It's about a mile away. How high up are we?
Looking over the causeway. The answer is yes.
The answer is yes.
It's shrouded by fog.
We need to, first of all, figure out how to get down from here. And then we should go see if anybody's hurt.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah, hopefully there are stairs. And the sheer kind of looks over to the centaur. Or this is going to be real awkward.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can help anybody climb.
I mean, you technically...
It's okay. I'll jump and you all can catch me.
Looking
Me.
looking over me. I forgot you do that. Looking over the side of the causeway, there are. Excuse me. There are handholds and footholds carved into the pillars. There's also the caps of large mushrooms as well.
So this is gonna be real fun.
And these are like large, like shelf mushrooms, just kind of growing on the side of it.
Gonna jump from mushroom to mushroom.
You can.
Yeah, Rendari, just aim for the bushes, okay? Mushrooms, same difference.
Oh, this reminds me. Sashir, roll me a d8 for each of your languages.
Oh, does this technically count as a new day?
Yep, you hit dawn just as you left.
Sweet.
So it's gonna. I want to see what languages you turn to as you're speaking.
So this will be 3d8 because I have 3 languages.
All right.
4, 8, and 12.
4, 8, and 12. Where are my languages? Alright. I'm just going to pull up the book. Because for some reason it's harder for me to find it in D&D Beyond.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and this isn't helpful either on Roll20. Let's see. Languages and dialects. I just need need the list of languages. Roll20.
Here we go. Found it. What were your rolls?
That is a 4, an 8, and a 12.
Giant. Which of those languages were exotic?
2 of them.
Okay.
It's Common, Celestial, and Sylvan.
4, 8, and 2. So your common language is now Giant.
Okay.
And you're speaking Common. So you all hear her. Does anyone speak Giant?
I've been speaking Giant this whole time, apparently, guys. At least since we got here.
Not a
Or
word
maybe,
giant.
or maybe it just shifted.
Like it just shifted mid-sentence.
Oh, okay. Now I'm speaking Giant.
So you hear the first half of that sentence in Common before a completely different language that I don't think any of you recognize.
No longer speaks common, like it was overwritten by Giant.
I no longer speak Common. I only speak in Giant now.
You also speak Celestial and Undercommon.
Oh, okay. and undercommon fun.
So here, are you okay? You seem to be talking something else now.
Hold on, let me see if this will.
I share none of these languages in common.
None of these languages are common.
I mean, I know Common and Sylvan, but you don't speak either of those right now?
Not anymore, no. Alright, so this is supposed to be a translator, but it did not actually do anything. Alright, let's see.
Lingo Jam's got some. Lingo Jam has got some.
Lingo Jam. Create a translator. No, that doesn't help. What?
Hang on.
I just want to make fake giant words. Yeah, that was what I was on, Lingo Jam, and it didn't do anything.
Oh. Seems to work for me.
It's only translating half the words.
Oh, I see. It's incomplete then.
Alright, well, in Giant, they just say, yeah, I'm speaking just fine. Can't you understand me?
I was going to start a ritual cast comprehend languages.
Alright, you sit down and what does this ritual look like?
So I'm just going to sit down on the knees, just take out their spell book and just open it on their lap. And just kind of trace their fingers along a rune inside the book and just quietly chant to themselves some words.
Anyone doing anything within these 10 minutes?
I'm going to keep talking, because I don't know that there's something wrong.
I'm gonna pretend like I understand and continue to talk to him in common.
Them.
Sorry, them, yes.
I don't understand common,
You
so...
don't. You don't.
I don't know what you're saying to me. Constantine, you usually speak reason. What is going on? You're muted.
Hold one. Oh, that's no good either.
That's no good either.
Constantine just turns to Shiny and in Sylvan goes, "No, I cannot hear what he is saying either."
You see the small Briganox just kind of like shrug.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I was just currently occupied for the next 10 minutes, so.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start walking once you guys figure out what to do and catch up.
After about 10 minutes, your ritual does finish.
So we're like, Zahir, come back, please. You started speaking a different language than us.
Still doesn't understand you.
I have no idea what you're saying. Yeah, I just hear more of the language. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I thought I did both.
What? Oh, I have to be able to understand you.
For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see. But you must be touching the surface of which the words are written. It takes about 1 minute to read one page. The spell doesn't decode secret messages in a text or glyph, such as an arcane sigil that isn't part of a written language. So you can understand them.
Ah, dang.
They can't understand you.
This is going to be very fun for basically the whole campaign, because I will not be able to understand anything from this point on.
It's okay, we'll play charades. We'll play charades.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can understand here now, but I can't, they can't understand me currently.
Correct.
Okay, so we're going down, right?
Yeah, gonna just start climbing down.
Right.
Yeah, I'll just fall here.
I don't think that these hand and foot things are gonna work for me, so I'm just gonna jump from mushroom to mushroom.
Okay. Those of you who are
And
climbing down,
my best.
make me an athletics check.
Like climbing down or jumping down? Or
Both.
same.
Either it works for either or.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Athletics. Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to claim acrobatics, so...
You can give me a good reason why.
Well, I'm thinking that being of the small and nimble kind, Constantine is more likely to sort of do the I am a character in a 1980s video game and therefore somersault from mushroom to mushroom on his way down.
Gnomish platformer.
I'll allow it.
Zashir will walk back to the others and hold out some hempen rope, and probably not knowing that they don't understand still, will just say, tie the rope around each other. Probably not Verndari. If they slip and fall, we're all dead.
So Chelsea's going to translate and say, so here thinks we should, me and Constantine should tie the rope to each other. So if one of us falls, we can hopefully pull the other up. Since you're jumping, Venari, it might just be an issue to have us tied to you.
Yes, I see. See.
Careful with the mushrooms, they're slippery.
Alright. So, you all see Verndari just kind of like hopscotch down these mushrooms, which are large enough to hold a centaur. These are massive mushrooms, and so Verndari, you start to descend your way down the mist. You find a rhythm. Chell, you start to climb down while Constantine begins to do somersaults and flips down the mushrooms. Zashir, you're an acrobat. You're used to this kind of thing. Constantine, however, does slip on a mushroom, followed by Chell, who are both tied to Zashir. Zashir, I need you to make a strength save.
Oh, so good at
Oh
strength.
dear.
Strength's my dumb stat, guys. Here we go. Ah, fuck it, I'll take it.
Not bad. All right, so you're making your way down before you see Constantine slip on a mushroom and start to dangle. Then Chell shortly after, but you have enough time to grab onto a thick vine and embrace yourself. And you don't quite slip yet, but you're holding the weight of two people.
I'd like to use one of the uses of the Crown of the Monarch
Hey,
to give myself some wings.
So, Chell, there's two vibrant butterfly wings that sprout from your back as these two massive shimmering monarch wings expand. You now have a flying speed
Of 30 feet.
of 30 feet. But you are able, I would say, with that and Zashir's success, that'll give you more successes than failures there. So you can shimmy your way down from there. Now, as you all reach the bottom, Constantine, you're the first to, or the first besides Verndari. You're the first besides Vendari to reach the bottom. Vendari, you reach the bottom before everyone else, as your hooves kind of like just squelch into a sticky mud. Constantine, you're just you're lowered into it. Zashir, you're able to nimbly make your way down, and Shell, you don't have to land in the mud if you don't want to.
I don't want to.
Okay. Down here, you discover that underneath the mist is about 100 feet to go down. And down here, there's just a tangled web of mangroves that grow out from pools of rippling water that were half hidden by this thick fog. There's purple mushrooms that cling to rotting logs and stumps scattered throughout this marsh. Crickets, there's crickets that glow like fireflies, chirping serenely before they're snatched up out of the air by the tongues of hungry frogs. Coming from one direction, you all hear several voices joined in a marching song, and the singing grows louder as 6 bipedal rabbits wearing clothing emerge from the fog. 2 of them tug at the reins of the giant snail, and the others carry clubs and slings. But as they're singing, with sticks and stones we'll break your nose, we'll beat you blind and steal your clothes. For none among us can compare to one wily, swift stand-up hare. Scarf that's glorious, thief notorious, his deeds are truly meritorious. With a wink and a grin he'll show his cunning. A flash of his scarf, he'll take off running. Quick as a bolt, his long scarf trailing. Grasping, you'll end up flailing. You'll pout, you'll moan, you'll huff, you'll sneer. Thanks to Agadon, Lon, Scarf, Brigand, Prince of Prinsmere. And this singing grows steadily louder as you all are able to make out these rabbit folk, and you can see that there's this giant snail is just kind of moving slowly onward, but the 2 that are kind of leading it are browbeating it to get it to move.
I was similar to the rest of the group and just kind of motion my hands like, should we stay? Should we go over to them?
What are they doing?
Looks like they're just marching.
We could ask them for directions.
I'll nod to Zahir.
I didn't understand any of their singing, so I can't piece together. It just sounded beautiful.
Like we can
I
also
don't
ask
know.
them.
Yeah, I don't know that we need or looking for a prince of Princemere. I thought we were looking for a queen of Princemere.
Well, princes tend to be around queens. You can at least find out more about what's going on locally here. And we can also ask them about the balloon. Charles gonna, with their hands, gonna make it like a upside down pear shape. And show it going down. And then just like ask them, then raise both hands, and, like confusion, like maybe they know. Just try to mime it out for us to hear.
Somebody else is gonna have to take the lead. I'm sure that they won't understand me either.
I'll give Sahir thumbs up, like, okay, guys, let's go over then.
All
They're
right.
just gonna flow over, like, wave their hand, like, hello there.
As you approach, one of these rabbit folk holds up her hand, and the chanting kind of comes to a stop. This one, the one that held up her hand, says, "Boy, hello there."
Hi, we're kind of new to the realm.
Well,
We
that's
heard you were
rude.
singing
You haven't
about-
even introduced yourself.
My apologies. You can call me Chell. These are my companions. And, Tahir, Constantine, and Vendari.
All right. Well, you can call me Jevek. Pleasure to meet you. This is a robbery. If you resist, we'll beat you black and blue.
Nice to meet you. You're Rob now.
Well,
Welcome to the neighborhood.
So,
I don't want to get robbed, and I don't want to get beaten black and blue. Is there a third option we can do?
nope. I would like to take. I would like to take your fondest memory of the most wonderful gift you've ever had. One from each of you.
We get something in return for it, at the very least.
I wish I could understand this.
Give me your wallet. Can I have $5 out of it, please?
I was like, this up front. We weren't taking money from you. It's like,
First I lose my Wolfie. Now you want me to lose memory of Wolfie. I am not happy.
When you say you're not happy, several flowers just like kind of growing on vines and trees just kind of wilt.
you have set my dear friend here, and it seems to affect the area around us as well.
Well, I didn't upset him. All I requested was your memories.
Yes, but you want to take something precious from us, and that is very upsetting.
Well, what's precious to you is also precious to us.
This is a lot of talking going on for me not being able to understand what's happening.
I don't know how to mime a robbery. Damn. Just gonna, like,
Constantine's going to stop, turn his back on the rabbits and face from here, and mime.
Can I roll something to try and interpret that brilliant display?
Yes.
All right. Well, what would be good?
Insight.
Insight? Yeah. I can get behind that. Yeah, 14.
I'll say 14's enough to pick up the general understanding of it.
Okay. Zashir's gonna step forward and like push the little button on their collapsible quarterstaff and just say, "Tell him no deal."
Helen's going to come back a little bit. Well, my friend here seems to believe that we will not have a deal. If you go on your way, we won't bother you anymore.
I'm sorry, what was that?
And also, we should warn you, our friend over here is lifetime champion snail racer. We will leave you stranded with nowhere to run.
You hear another one of these rabbit folk. You see their ears kind of perk up, and they call it, "Boy, lifetime champion snail racer! I want to be a lifetime champion snail racer. Give that to me."
Well, it's not a memory, it's more of a deed that you have to do to become such thing.
All right, I'll take it.
But you have to go to the Carnival of Witchlight.
If you all are trying to intimidate, I'll need someone to roll intimidation.
I can assist by looking mean, but I don't know what you're doing.
Constantine is short and cute, so on the intimidation scale, probably not that great if somebody else wants to get... I mean, I'll roll, but...
Go for it.
We do have a big, scary fighter.
Yeah, I'll stand right next to them and just kind of lean against my pike, like a stern-looking face.
All right, intimidation.
Great, neutral. Rar.
13. Oh, hey! Just enough. Oh, it's a group chat. I need everybody else to roll.
Oh.
So that's one
Okay.
pass. 2 passes.
1/5.
So, mine's a 20. Because I have the +5 from that crown.
Oh, nice.
Hey, that's right. So that's 2 passes and 2 fails. I'm gonna say because you have the wings out. That also does affect a little bit. So they start to, you see these rabbit folk kind of like start to spread out before one of them pauses and says, "Wait a tick, that was a monarch." And the one who had spoke first was, "Oh, shoot, begging your pardon, Majesty. We'll hightail it out of here right away." And they all start to turn around and back up. "We'll take that intimidation, though." And they all, you see the two that were trying to get the giant snail to move. They start beating it faster to try and get it to move.
Might be better if you leave the snail behind.
Make another intimidation check.
This is gonna bite me. 18?
Because they were all intimidated. As you say that, you notice the snail kind of like arch its head and just kind of like withdraw a bit, and the two trying to get it to move start pushing on it, and it just kind of stops, and then they're like, "Yep, sure thing, we'll get out of here," and they all start just like hopping away, leaving the snail.
I was gonna wave. Have a nice day.
Enjoy the afternoon.
What just happened?
You know, Chell, if I'm being honest, I'm actually just tired from all that jumping. I don't know if what I did helped.
I'm assuming we're not fighting them then?
Chell's gonna look to here and shake their head like, no. They kind of motion to Snail like, then just motion to all of us like, ours now, I guess?
Huh. Okay.
I'm gonna flutter off to the Snail, just kind of pet his shell like,
Give me a handling check.
and is that a... Nope, wisdom. So 18.
17. This snail had kind of like receded into its shell for a moment. And, after a second, it kind of like, what do you do to get this thing, get it to come out again?
Just kind of like gently pat his shell, like, just kind of be like, hey there, you're okay. They're not gonna hurt you anymore.
One eye stalk pokes out of its shell, and then the other.
Hi there, sweetie. How you doing? Do you want to come with us for a little while? We won't hurt you. We'll just... could use a friend.
Its neck slowly comes out of the shell as it extends, and this is a large creature. So its head kind of like rises up above you, and you can feel its you can feel it kind of like inspecting you, but it seems less afraid now.
That's a good girl. Or snail. Joe doesn't know his gender.
Well, it's technically both.
It is technically both. Snails are hermaphroditic.
Okay. So Chow's gonna look to Sahir and do like the balloon shape of their hands again, and then just kind of point around and shrug their shoulders like, where?
We'll see if I understand that. I think I understood that.
And you got that.
Yeah. Zasir is kind of interested in the snail currently, but will gesture in the direction of where the blimp had crashed. Can I try and reassure the snail that we are friendly?
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, you've dealt with giant snails before too, so
Yeah.
you can make an animal handling at advantage.
22.
22. So, what do you do to show your friendliness?
Gently pat the shell, give it like 2 little gentle taps to show that we're not trying to hurt it. And when it comes out, just gonna like gently brush along its mucousy membrane. And if I could speak Sylvan, this would be easier, but I can't.
It's very receptive to you. As opposed to the Haringen who were browbeating it to get it to do what they want. The gentle touches, the affection seems to quickly change this snail's opinion of you. But as you approach it, Zashir, and do this, it's long, kind of like mucusy, leathery neck just kind of like turns around, very opposable, and the stalks are kind of like brush along you.
I think it's our friend now.
Fellow's gonna nod, gives here a thumbs up. And they're gonna try speaking Sylvan to it, saying, "We're gonna look for a crashed balloon. Would you like to come with us?"
Let's see. What languages do you know? It doesn't seem to respond to your words so much as your voice. But it seems focused on you and Sashir at this moment.
Oh, well.
It scoots forward, kind of like turning around, just regarding you two.
Fellow's gonna take a couple steps towards the direction that was pointed towards, and just kind of motion for it to follow, to see if it does.
Start following you.
Okay. Well, friends, should we go see the balloon? Maybe they'll be nicer than the rabbits we just saw.
I'm gonna let's see if I can
Opposed?
if I can mount the snail.
With your animal handling check, you're able to mount it. Yeah.
All right. Zashir is going to get onto the snail, kind of guide it to start moving forward, and then say the exact same thing that Shell did. Let's go this way and investigate the balloon.
Shell's gonna thumbs up with a smile.
There's a as the elderly blink dog just like appears, like sleeping on this giant snail's back.
Hell yeah.
So as you all start to move, go ahead and give me someone give me a survival check and a D8.
My survival's not that good.
Brandari has a pretty good survival.
Yeah.
You still need a D8.
Oh.
Yes.
Boo. 8.
8.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, fun. As you all begin moving, Vendari and with Consta's help, you all begin to make your way in the direction of where this balloon had crashed. As you move, and you know, Zashir, it's kind of about a mile out, give or take. But moving through the swamp is exceedingly difficult. With the help of a what is Constantine's favorite terrain, by the way?
Constantine's favorite terrain, I believe, is tundra.
Tundra. Alright. Unfortunately, that doesn't help with the marshland, so you're still moving a little bit slow. But you got good survival rolls, so you're making progress. You know where you're going, it's just taking a little bit.
Yeah. It's that case of, with expertise, he's barely got a positive survival.
Mm-hmm. As you're moving, though, as you make your way making your way through this marshland, you come upon like a devastated area of forest where there's just hewn trunks and everything. But you also know that just like you also see that just laying in this mud and mire are skeletons, rusted armor and weapons, an entire battlefield of it. And you're crossing right through the middle of it. As you two are moving, there's a rattle about 20 feet away or so as two suits of armor kind of stand up. They don't do anything, they just stand up.
I suggest you try to go around them. Tell a wave just to here and just like point to them, then point to us and just kind of put one hand up, then the other one just going around it in a big circle.
As you're kind of miming this, both these suits of armor are mimicking exactly what you're doing. So here you see this.
I'm gonna park the snail somewhere safe.
Oh,
What are you doing? Kind of relaxes a bit.
what if more than one of us move at the same time? Uncle Constantine, could you wave your left hand and I'll wave my right, see what happens? Does one copy each of us, or...
As the two of you wave, one of the suits of ancient armor mimics Constantine, the other mimics Chow.
Vidari, could you try to do the third thing, please?
I will go like this in the background.
They both start copying Vidari.
I'm gonna watch and kind of start trying to sneak around the armor, watching it be distracted by the others.
Okay. Easy enough.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, easy enough.
24. I'm also going to gesture for the snail to try and sneak by.
Okay. Whoops.
Mm-hmm.
The giant snail rolls a 7.
It's very stealthy.
It's just kind of oblivious to. It just kind of ignores these suits of armor and kind of goes around, kind of its body kind of rolling over various bones and buried armor just kind of sticking out of the mud. It kind of follows you. Doesn't quite give you away, but the two suits of armor don't pay it much mind.
Alright, it's up to you guys now.
Well, let's just see if we can walk around them. Shell's gonna try to, go way to the side and... Actually, has an hour gone by yet?
No, not yet.
Just fly over them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and I think Constantine will probably wander over and go to jump onto the neck of the snail, as it were.
Okay. As you go to jump on the neck of the snail, one of the suits of armor mimics the same motion and just dives into the mud.
Well, at least I don't seem mean. They seem to like to mirror us.
Mm-hmm.
I charge past the armor and just shout out, "I'd like to see it try.
One suit of armor grabs the waist of the other one, and the two of them together mimic you running.
Yes.
They don't impede
Well, look-
you, but the suits of armor are following you.
Like
That's
us in general or me?
You in general.
Oh, okay.
Well, it seems a little odd, but harmless, nonetheless. So I suppose we should keep an eye on them just to be safe.
When we meet the dragon, we send them in first.
Yeah.
If we see one, I don't see why not.
You all just continue on then?
Yeah, they're not taunting us.
Towards
or-
the balloon, I think, yeah.
Yep. So, they follow you for a while until you reach the edge of this battlefield, at which point they just kind of stop. And once you kind of leave the area, you see them both just kind of disappear into the mud.
I was gonna wave and say goodbye.
A hand pops up, an armored hand pops up and waves back.
Mm-hmm.
That was that
Well, I'm not
encounter.
playing the last people in bed.
It was a fun encounter.
It's a harmless little encounter.
I liked
back
it.
and murder them. No, just kidding.
Start digging a foxhole and pulling out all the armor pieces.
Mhm.
We'll find those two somewhere.
Alright. As you two are moving, getting closer to the area that this place crashed, you start to notice that the water level has gotten a little higher. It is now, this water level has gone from being muddy to the water has risen up to around your shins.
So we're now in a marsh.
Yes, it's about a foot high, give or take now.
Yeah, absolutely riding on the snail.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I have Constantine up when I see him.
Alright.
Only 7 more feet until I jump up there with you.
As you get to a clearing, though, you see that there's a large, crumbling tower of stone that just rises out of the swamp, and it's leaning at such an extreme angle that it threatens to keel over. There's black brambles that surround the base of this tower, clinging onto the lower half. These brambles are. You also see that hanging from the crenellations on the lower side of the tower's peak is a large woven basket at the end of a tangle of ropes and tattered fabric.
Hey, I think we found it.
The basket's about 30 feet up from the swamp. The tower itself is maybe 50 feet. 20 feet wide in diameter.
Elle's gonna call out, "Hello, is anyone up there? Are you okay?"
When you call out, you hear, "Shh! Hello?"
Hi.
You there? I need your help.
Help how?
As you can see, I'm in a bit of a bind.
What are they saying?
I, Sir Talabar, as one of the Summer Queen's loyal servants, ask that you free me. You see, I was in the midst of a daring escape from the vile Bavona Blightstraw when our balloon was set upon by ill wind and sent plummeting to its current unfortunate location. My pilot, the Honorable Wigglebog, did not survive. I've been trapped up here for a while now. Help me. I must tell my queen of the fall of Trismere.
Earl's gonna turn to Constantine and Badari, like, how do we stop Mime helping him?
Or failing that, ooh, well, how do we want to help? That's a good question. I can get up there, but I don't know that I can do anything once I'm actually up there.
Well, if you get the balloon down, I could fix it at the very least.
Cut the rope.
Get
Cut the rope and lower the basket. Basket.
That could work. I was gonna turn back to the. That's like. So, do you want help getting down or getting your basket down?
When you call out again, you hear, "Shh!" 2 serpents are asleep in the brambles just outside the tower door. If you awaken them, they might put the squeeze on you, or worse, devour me.
We don't.
How tall is the snail?
Like,
I have an idea.
snail like
how about I ask my little friend to make his way up the side of this leaning tower in pieces, and then once he's up, he can probably unravel the strands of the rope up the top within quite a short period of time, at least for us. Thus causing the whole thing, hopefully, to... I mean, it's soft enough. 20 feet on into Mars shouldn't be that bad a fall.
Oh, I can also still fly for the next little while. I could go up there, we could tie a rope.
Yeah.
Roll me a d6.
3.
About 3 minutes left on that. Because you've been traveling for a while.
Yep, then I'm gonna take my rope and... Oh, it's only 10 feet. 10-foot drop is better than a 20-foot drop.
Alright.
I'm gonna go up and, tie the rope.
As you fly upwards, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Uh-oh.
At
Right here.
advantage.
14.
14. Let's close as soon as I... Alright. So, nothing leaps out of these brambles. But you do hear the very soft coming from somewhere within them.
Okay. Can I do a perception to see if I can see where sound's coming from?
Yeah, if you like. You can't tell where.
I just want to get to the basket quickly and tie the rope.
Alright, so you go up to the basket, and inside the basket, you see a couple things. One, there is a humanoid frog person that is just battered and bruised and not breathing. There is also whoops. A small violet dragon.
I was not expecting that.
Yep. With a little
Not at all.
mustache.
I was going to say, it's the moustache that really...
Mm-hmm. That really throws it off.
Yeah.
But you see this little guy locked in a bird cage.
He's
Is
in a
the-
bird cage?
Yes.
Is the bird cage tied to the basket or anything like that?
Not really. It looks like... No, it's just kind of... There's a few, there's a dent in it, but it looks like this cage might actually have protected him from a concussion.
Okay. If it's not held on to anything, I'm just gonna I'm gonna motion and just go to pick him up.
You pick him up and he says, "Hello."
Hi. Just kind of fly back to the others.
Alright, and you're able to get back without waking whatever's in the brambles.
And there's just a lock on the bird cage.
It does appear to be locked.
I'd like to use my thieves tool then to try to lock it.
Sure.
And-
Let's see.
I have to input value on it. Thieves tools would be Dex, right?
Yes.
Okay. 19.
19. So, you fiddle with the lock a bit. Go ahead and give me another stealth check.
And
Okay.
19.
Your jimmying of the tumblers still does not wake the whatever is sleeping in the brambles, as you are still relatively close. But the thieves' tools are enough to, in the cage door, just and this small violet fairy dragon flutters out, and you see him kind of quickly gesture with an arm before flying further away from the brambles.
I was going to shrug the motion to follow.
Yep, sticking together.
Once I notice everyone else moving, I'll kind of follow.
Alright, so you all make your way back. The wings do fade from you, but and as they do, this little fairy dragon turns to you, Chell, and as he perches on a low-hanging toadstool, gives a very elegant bow to you and says, "Ah, Your Majesty, thank you for your rescue."
You're welcome. How long were you in the cage there?
I don't know. Probably an hour and a half.
Okay. You said you had to get back to your queen?
Indeed. The amazing Summer Empress.
What is her name? We're new to the area, unfortunately.
Well, I can't just hand you out her name. But surely you know the Summer Empress.
Would I know the Summer Empress?
Roll a history or arcana.
Do I have any,
Can I try as well?
Yes, you may.
anything that'll help since I've been here for a while?
You can have advantage.
Good, I'll take it too.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I would not be able to make this roll because I don't understand him.
You're right, you don't.
So it's probably a 0.
That is the only reason it is a 0.
That's a 7, but I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, surely you know the Summer Empress, the queen of the Sealy Court.
Yeah, totally.
Calvin thinks it's Titania, but with that roll, Chell doesn't know.
Yeah, Chell doesn't know.
Do you gonna take a blind stab at it and what's her name? Not that. Is Niva?
I see that you're relatively new to being a monarch yourself.
Only a couple hours, actually.
Well, a couple hours can be a long time here, anyway. She is called but you best refer to her as Her Majesty or Summer Queen or Her Empress or... And he just goes on naming a list of royal titles. Or Your Grace, or
We'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Your Worshipfulness, or...
We're here actually looking for Disnova. I'm saying her name wrong, and I really hit myself for it, but... do you know where she is? Because we heard that the coven has moved in to cause disruptions in the realm.
You see him arc a brow at that. And what name did you drop?
The Lady of Light, this...
Ah. You said Zadilna?
Yes.
Okay. He goes, yes, I do know a thing or two about that. Zadilna herself is trapped in time by her own artifact, in fact. Or an artifact that belonged to her. One called Igwil's Cauldron. The Hourglass Cleven used it to freeze her. You're currently residing in territory that the Bevlorna Blightstraw carved out for herself. Lives in a spooky cottage on stilts at the heart of Downfall. Downfall being a bullywug settlement. But they're quite courteous and welcoming, provided you don't offend them.
How it wouldn't be to avoid offending them?
Sorry, what was that?
Said, what would one do to avoid offending them?
You want to remember the 3 rules. Surely you know the 3 rules.
I apologize, but I'm ignorant to the 3 rules.
Well, there's the rule of hospitality, the rule of ownership, and the rule of reciprocity. Rule of hospitality, friend, enemy, stranger, doesn't matter. As long as they enter your home, you're expected to be gracious and accommodating until the time they prove otherwise, or undeserving. Rule of ownership, don't steal from a friend, enemy, or stranger. Very bad etiquette. And rule of reciprocity, if a friend, enemy, or stranger offers a gift, provide an offer that's comparable in value.
Thank you. We will be sure to remember that.
I would hope so. Well, I need to get back to my Empress. However, Your Majesty, you did save me, so and he unbuckles the sword, and that's at his hip, and offers it to you. Like, turns it over so the hilt's facing you, and he gives a bow.
Kel will take the sword, then I should find something to give back. Because he literally just spoke of...
This is a tiny little sword that acts as a +1 dagger. But he holds up a hand and says, "You've already given me my freedom."
Thank you. I appreciate this gift. I
Of
shall
course.
treasure it for a long time.
Forever is a long time. Now I must make haste.
I wish you well on your journey.
And you and yours. And the purple fairy dragon starts to flutter up and zips off.
So guys, where do you think we should go now?
Oh, I guess.
Do we have a map of this area or no? Like as characters in the world, do we have a map of the area?
We don't,
Really?
No.
we
Nope.
don't know anything about the area.
I can see two possible avenues. Either go looking for Sevilma wherever he's imprisoned, hiding, or whatever, or try to get closer to the kick out the queen.
You mean of the coven, right?
Yeah.
That might be a good idea because we don't know where the artifact is that is imprisoning her. Or how to turn it off.
Do we have any interest in looking into the tower here?
I mean, we're here. Might be worth checking out.
Yeah, there could be something in there worth.
And that was out of character since we can't understand.
Yeah.
Yes.
And speaking of which, I need to spend another 10 minutes casting comprehend languages.
It's been an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can see Chevelle just sort of standing, pointing up at the tower with great might, as it were.
Yeah. There's a lot of interest from this year because they don't know what happened at all during that interaction. They've just been kind of looking at the tower with interest.
Bella's gonna motion chart spell book, then hold up 10 fingers. The motion setting down. People like, just give me 10 minutes to cast a spell, then we can go. And do the hand over eyes, like, look. Then she's gonna do thumbs up or thumbs down to him.
Yeah.
Then shrug.
How scalable does the outside look?
It is. If one were to recall and somehow relay information, you would know that there is a door somewhere on this tower, beneath the brambles, and also something sleeping in there. The tower itself, you probably could skill with some decent handholds, but it is also leaning severely at one angle.
Zashir's gonna move around the tower, just kind of getting a perimeter. And
Okay.
what like rough estimate? What degree is the tower leaving?
More. I'll just take you to a map. The tower is leaning.
Is it like only slightly like the?
No, it is
tower
not
piece
only
of-
slightly. It is like almost a 45-degree angle
Okay, so
everything.
it would be fairly scalable from one side.
from one side. Yes.
I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start climbing
Okay.
up from that angle.
Sure. Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
– 14.
18.
18.
Yeah. Now give me an acrobatics, just to get around these brambles.
24, because I'm finally going to use that advantage I've been holding on to.
Okay. You're able to weave around all these thorns and brambles, and as you do, you see a tangle of massive snakes just coiled up together, asleep. But you're able to get to one side of this tower, and you can skill. Go ahead and just give me an athletics checks to climb up it.
Okay.
Not difficult from one side.
Also, maybe a good stopping point here before we get too far in.
Yep.
We're past the 3 hours.
Fair point.
Out here.
We'll stop here then.
Okie dokie. So, this is the end of our show. It's great to be back. Glad to have everybody here. We definitely missed Stefan last session and Constantine. There's no game tomorrow for Mass over on Valdrian's channel, but Saturday, if you want to watch me play RuneQuest, Saturday afternoon, we are doing a duck-themed adventure where I am playing a Stormbill, and we're just gonna have a crazy time going on a quest. I see that excitement, Stefan. Yeah. This is my first time getting to play RuneQuest, but I am a big fan of King of Dragon Pass, so getting to be a duck is awesome, and I will be in costume. So that's gonna
Woohoo!
be fun.
Doodles forever.
Yep.
Huey Mac.
Exactly. Yeah. Basically, I am just a big angry duck, and it's gonna be great. So that's us. Anybody have anything they want to plug where you can find you elsewhere? Now would be a good time to go ahead and throw it out there.
Okay. If nobody minds, I'll go first. I am Doodler93. I stream art in the morning on Saturday and Sunday, and games at night. I'm continuing my week off of streak of streaming in the morning, so I'll be streaming tomorrow morning at around 10 a.m.
I'm.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll throw myself in as RQ stuff, and yes, with that RuneQuest lead, I'm not gonna overlook anything on RuneQuest, that's for sure. Currently on a streaming hiatus whilst all the real life conventions are happening, but hope to be back in with all the Chaosium chaos.
I'm Striker. Go by Canadian Striker on most socials. I stream occasionally, not as much as I used to. That's about it.
And Shay.
Hello everyone, I am Shay, or Shay the Fae on Twitch and Twitter. I stream artwork, and soon we'll be streaming games on my channel. You can catch me here in Party Weight Game as well. And I have I do commissions for people, mostly character art recently. I'm gonna get some good vampire art going soon. But that's me. Give me a follow.
Alrighty. Thank you everybody for watching. We will head off now, and we'll see you again next week for more Wilds Beyond the Witchlight. Have a good night.
Good night.